Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on the 2008 film Greta. Now, as you know, Greta is a 2018 psychological thriller film, which of course was meant to star Chloe Grace Moretz as Frances McCollin, who obviously is meant to be a young waitress living in New York, and we see how, obviously, after finding a sort of misplaced handbag at the subway station and learning about the ID card inside the certain bag, she ends up meeting a elderly old woman known as Greta Hiddig. And the best way I can describe Greta's character is that she starts off understanding, supportive, and a little bit of this sad, lonely person. And you can definitely tell Frances tries to be Greta's friend. But you can definitely tell Frances's roommate, Erica, is just a foilery, and if not, makes a fair point because she basically becomes friends with someone she hardly knows, and it definitely becomes questionable. Like, it does make it clear that Greta's just using, obviously, Frances as a surrogate daughter, and you can definitely tell Frances tries to use Greta as a surrogate mother. But you can tell Frances wants to see the good in Greta, but when she starts to see her true nature, this is where Frances realizes to her mistakes, her dismay, and her foolishness that she may have made the wrong decision than she originally intended. And the whole point of the film shows how, because of foolishness, wanting to do the right thing, and a little bit of misguidedness, can also make a situation that hits you over the head that you might have made the wrong choice. As Greta starts to get obsessive, she starts to kind of send Frances multiple calls and that. And not only does it affect Frances and Erica, but the people around her. And it becomes clear that the people around Frances and Erica don't want anything to get involved with Greta. The police are basically useless. The people at Frances's work. And it shows how, obviously, the people who should be responsible for you won't be, and will fail to admit that they fail to sort of properly make sure that you are alright. I think the film is trying to show, obviously, how, because of being misguided, wanting to do the right thing, you can also open your own Pandora's box without realizing the consequences. And because of Frances obviously being misguided, it led to a lot of actions because of Greta being obsessive that hits you over the head that she made the wrong decision. And I think the point the film hints right away that there are people like Greta who expect someone to be a surrogate, they expect them to be noticed, appreciated, or a little bit noticed. And I think the best way I can definitely describe Frances is that she wants a mother figure after what happened to her mother. You can tell her father, because of his work schedule, does want things to work with her, but you can tell Frances is young, misguided, and just needs someone to be the voice of reason, something her roommate Erica has to be. And the best way I can describe Greta's plot is that it's an okay film. It obviously has to make it clear about the dangers of how some people can be obsessive with you. They see you as their sort of muse, or see you as someone as a substitute for their poor, miserable, and pathetic life, despite never making any attempt to move on or seeing the damage of it. So it's definitely an okay film, not the best, but it's got an easily predictable plot, but still keeps you entertained at the beginning before it loses sense of its identity. So I think the film definitely deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, kind of okay, despite a weak, easily predictable plot that obviously makes it clear that, there's more truths about Greta than there actually is. So, comic book reviewer here, signing out.